Adlib Part 5. Fox Fonte. Four furious friends fought for the iPhone. This is the way that our mom has spoken. Intelligent is the ability to adapt to change. Quote by Stephen Hawking. Last time we checked, the Earth is not flat. It looks like a donut that is hollow from its center, shaped like a thick ring that rotates along the same axis as its diameter. So we highly encourage people to help us save the chubby unicorn in the African safari. Hang on. Let's me overthink through this first. The Flat Mars Society is the only place for the Red faction to expand to the further realm of the existing eternal flame. Let's me quickly find more phrase to blame. Oh, it still looks the same. Sheena leads, Sheila needs. Sheila needs, Sheena leads. Sheena leads, Sheila needs. Needy Sheila and leader Sheena are all here. These are the needles and lead that you folks ordered a long time ago, and they have finally arrived just now. The dog named Stu suddenly appears out of nowhere and barks. If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the shoes he choose? Only Stu the dog knew which fool left their shoes on the stool for him to chew. Is it the right time for you, the fool, to buy him a new shoes and a new stool? The clean clams crammed in clean cans. Can a can as a canner? Can a can clean clams crammed in clean cans again 2 times? Can you scan a can as a scanner can scan a can? Clean cans got the clams crammed in its cleanliness of calm 1 more time. Scanner can scan sand sheriff, calm the calmness of sugarcane. Scan this, can scan that. Kotal Khan, please be calm. Mr. Tongue Twister T ride to train his tongue UE to twist and turn and twit and twat till earn the letter T, as in the tee-hee-I, tee-hee-hee, tee-hee-hee-hee, coy nose pseudo-noise codes. Yes, he is, tee-hee-ee. If you're keen on stunning kindness, kites, and cunning steadiness stunts, buy a steady cunning, stunning kind stunt kite. Do you mind? It's not only the music for my soul, it is the high definition of happiness for my inner shelf. Send toast to 10 tent stout saints, 10 tall tents. A good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. Stop accepting cookies, will ya? Successful people don't have different problems, they have different solutions. Sir Sebastian Enges. Mares eat oats and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. I think it's about time that I walk away. So I turn around to walk away, but then I look back. Sad lady, make me turn and walk away again. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. My eye is screaming, ah, ah, oh, ah. Ego is the main enemy, by author Ryan Holiday, and that was recommended by Doctor and the Translator Man, Professor Mr. Robert Greene. Y'all need to stop. I'm a legit doctor, and I've seen this 1,000 times before. A white mother and white man can actually have an African American looking baby if the mother made love, not war with a black man, and didn't tell the white father. Silence news is what it is. Green lies and it lies still. Happens all the time. Through all bloodline wider number 5. Not newsworthy.
Little Mike left his bike like Tyke at Spikes.
Excited executioner, exercising his excising powers excessively.
It's not the cough that carries you off. It's the coffin they carry you off in.
The big black bug bit the big black bear again. But the big black bear bit the big black bug back 1 more time.
The ruddy widow really wants ripe watermelon and red roses when winter arrives.
The real question is, how much pot could a pot roast if a pot roast could roast pot? Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me. Wah, real rock wall, wah-ta, real rock wall, real rock water wall. I mean water-falling wah-ta wall. Tommy Tucker tried to tie Tammy's turtle's tie. Casual clothes are provisional for leisurely trips across Asia. Yet Southeast Asia, real motion picture dollar bill looks just like real. Yally Bally had a jolly collie. Feeling folly, Yally Bally bought his jolly golly a dolly made of holly. Holly Molly, that's a lot of money in the holiness of Homelander. Please do more, please.
Film Pack 15. The Master Chef.
Chef mixing frying pan mixture, salting on the stovetop.
Master Chef finely chopping fresh spices.
Students working together outside at picnic table, for group project on a fall day. Aerial view of One World Trade Center at golden hour.
A drone view of the Statue of Liberty at sunrise.
A drone view of the Statue of Liberty at sunrise.
Traveling through dark blue clouds with an orange glow.
A space-time. Blue teal and dune orange tunnel.
Going through a cloud tunnel with the glow of a sun in the middle.
Going through a dark cloud tunnel with flashes of fire.
Flying through a space-time blue and black tunnel with yellow flashes.
Please prepare to enter the ether void. Vintage black and white footage of city bridges and distant factory.
A machine welding in a manufacturing plant.
Shipping containers from aerial view.
Boxes on a conveyor belt in a manufacturing warehouse. Authentic footage showcasing a warehouse brimming with cargo boxes awaiting shipment around the world. Boxes moving on conveyor belts in a manufacturing warehouse. A warehouse stocked with boxes gliding along conveyor belts in a bustling manufacturing warehouse in Asia.
Realistic CGI animation of boxes moving on conveyor belts in a manufacturing warehouse on May 1987.
Side story, please, the bear is with me, no worries. Let's continue and stand up, Lee.
The warehouse, owned by Skynet Corporation, houses machines that closely resemble humans. Humanoid robots is what I'm seeing.
The robot's eyes is exactly what I see. In eye. Robot. Remind me of a scene in my mind where there is a magic find I encountered a few years ago. That think he knows it all. That think he knows it all.
However, one aspect he lacked was the ability to display genuine humility. Does it make him a bad person? Of course not, but the lack of a father figure in his life and the loss he experienced left a profound void in his heart, one he always struggles to fill.
Sounds so similar. Am I right? Am I right?
Let's keep Enter the Void 2.0. Next 25 units of time.
Next time Mr. You want to mean and say bye-bye at the Wave, the U-Men Clan, a medieval online gaming group, was established in 2016 with the aim of upholding tradition with vigor and vitality.
Strong and healthy is what U-Men is truly mean. You know what ice cream mean?
European city block, people walking in marketplace, young baseball player, swings his bat at home plate.
Middle school football game.
Young basketball athletes competing in an indoor gym, clock and evening at Grand Central Station, church in European city.
Tourist bus drives by snowy mountains, ship parked in Marina Bay Sands, Singapore man, vintage footage while driving under the Brooklyn Bridge, driving through the streets of New York City, driving down country road, rose on green bus, adolescent boy stands in ocean waves.
Retro footage, camera moving backwards, up the center aisle, in a cathedral. Footage of the end of a cathedral pew.
Statue of Jesus in a cathedral, Sony camera slowly tilting to reveal a cathedral door, Empire State Building at sundown, vintage film footage featuring an airplane wing through an air window. Abstract computer-generated imagery of animation of galaxy elements. Constructive Albert intellectual-generated imagery of animation of Akira Galaxy with Toriyama elements. Animation of abstract red and orange light with particles floating. Yellow sound waves moving in a pitch black box background. A half circle explodes to blue lasers and data. White number constantly changing on Vanta black background. Pillars of white numbers get closer and closer. Green sound waves moving in an empty and nothingness background. Obscure cloudscape with golden light. Golden light illuminating an enigmatic cloudscape with the orange nucleus in the center emitted an extraordinary level of heat to its neighboring nobody.
Abstract superquantum computer generated imagery. imagery, visuals of the cosmos.
The observable universe at any given moment is referred to as the cosmos. Super slow motion of pages turning in a book. Slow motion shot of birds flying above the teal ocean, pan of slow motion of foam bubbling in an ocean at sunset, drone view of a wheat farm at golden hour, going through a cloud tunnel with the glow of a sun in the middle. The wedding day.
On their wedding day, the bride and groom share their first kiss. At the moment, astronauts gracefully exit their spaceship, hand in hand. A fade to black, a young hiking couple walk side by side on a rocky path, and Mary and Joseph tenderly care for the infant Christ. Next, a screen showing a youthful couple affectionately press their foreheads together, eyes closed in an intimate embrace. A mother gently tickles her newborn's back while cradling the baby on her chest. An older couple shares smiles on a park bench. Cut away, we see a yoga instructor, adorned in full-body tattoos, leads her class under the sunny park skies. Consider the bond between a coach and athlete. The coach's role is pivotal, motivating, guiding, and propelling the athlete towards their fullest potential. Meanwhile, a father gives his son an airplane ride to embrace him. The child rushes to embrace him. Waves crack before a couple. At the same time, a young mom and daughter immersed in play with a tablet in their homemade fort.
How much pot could a pot roast if a pot roast could roast pot? A grandfather watches his grandson fishing by the lake, zooming out. There are teenagers play basketball in the park at dusk. Zooming out further still, a couple dances late into the night at work. A joyful group of co-workers celebrate with champagne. Quick cut to a young boy helps his grandfather in the garden, and a mother teaches her daughter how to ride a bike. Charming moment, concluding with laughter from all its audience.
In our day-to-day lives, we come across many different types of relationships. Romantic, familial, professional, and etc. These relationships are an integral part of our lives and shape who we are as individuals. Each one is unique in its own way and brings its own set of challenges and joys. And shape.
Intimate moment captured between a couple by the window, a daughter assisting her mother in the kitchen.
Therapist shares a warm smile with a patient during a session. And shape.
Middle schoolers stand by their lockers, engrossed in their phones. Professionals exchange handshakes in the office, while in the background a couple embraces, gazing at their home before bidding it farewell as they prepare to move away.
Jesus shakes hands with a young graduated boy, and a young graduate smiles for a photo with Jesus Christ. The daughter blows a dandelion at her mother in a meadow, and then a low-angle view captures a field brimming with vibrant dandelion flowers.
Doctors engaged in a lively conversation while strolling through the bustling corridors of a modern medical facility. A senior couple relishing the stunning hues of the sunset, casting a warm glow over the tranquil pier. A joyful man playfully giving his lovely girlfriend a piggyback ride amidst the lush greenery of a serene park.
Next scene, there's a smiling community group, earnestly delving into a deep discussion during a Bible study session at their favorite cozy coffee shop. Two sharply dressed businessmen, engaged in a focused conversation, walking down a sleek corridor lined with large windows overlooking the cityscape.
A curious student deeply engrossed in a thought-provoking discussion with a passionate teacher at a cluttered desk filled with books and papers. What is the volumetric effect of light? Definition and examples of volumetric lights.
Volumetric lighting is a term used to describe the effect light can have by taking on a cone or beam shape and enhancing the sense of volume in a specific space. A couple embraces in front of their new home. A happy child takes their first steps. Two female painters capture a playful moment with a selfie at home. A groom tenderly places a ring on his bride's finger, reminiscing about their wedding day.
A mom and her daughter embrace in a heartwarming moment at the cemetery. Next, a couple cheers with coconut drinks by the pool. Then, a father and son share laughter while playing guitar in the snow. The scene continues with a dad playfully tossing his little boy in the air, followed by a daughter joyfully running to her family at the park.
Light projection, revealing silhouette of a man and woman. Light projection is important for a range of reasons. It can be used to create illusions or generate three-dimensional images. It can also be used to control the environment by projecting light onto flat surfaces. Just imagine, you can project light not only the walls, but also the ceiling, or even the floor. Cool light, am I right? It is. It's truly dark at night.
The first silhouettes art emerged in 1850s France as a cost-effective option to traditional portraits. These artistic creations took various forms such as paintings, sketches, and paper cutouts. A poignant scene unfolds as the silhouette of a father stands alongside his son in the twilight zone. Note from Robert Neville, I am legendary.
Hello everyone, I am here to share an incredible story that happened in the heart of the Asian jungle. This story revolves around a boy who found himself in the company of a giant tiger. This story revolves around a boy who found himself in the company of a giant.
What makes this story even more incredible is the pond they were standing in, which was filled with school of golden koi fishes, with a glowing fish scale in their back.
Hang on, let me. I'm speed running through all the last year as we speak. This is it. I will try to incorporate this technique into my upcoming artwork and lighting within my main 3D software. I need a moment to process what you've done. Wired noise. Strand translates to beach in German. Beach in German. Debt stranding closely resembles observing a sea of bills washing up on the shore. No human intervention was involved in the generation of this image. Did James Cameron made me this way? Last night, the multiverse scene revisited my dreams once more. Happened next 3 million units of time. The choice of red and pink hues in studio lighting isn't just an arbitrary selection. These particular colors are deeply rooted in visual psychology. Redness Dress, Red Dead Redemption, Red Riding Hood, Red Rhythm Room, the all-knowing red eye, the red of Owl's own mind. Red, a color associated with passion, urgency, and command, is often also associated with danger, a sentiment that perfectly underlines the risky nature of investing.
Pink, derived from the lighter shades of red, brings a sense of calm and optimism. When used in tandem, these colors create a harmonious dissonance that visually narrates Bitcoin's story. A blend of the risky daring that investing in cryptocurrency entails, and the hope and optimism of its potential for incredible gains.
Bitcoin's story. And up next, we also have Squarebill Crankbaits. What is it? Squarebill Crankbaits? I don't know. It just makes sense to name the headline title like this. Returning to the main captivating narrative story that I mentioned earlier. The dark brown skin boy stood next to the big bright brown fur cat, nervous and unsure of what to do. He was lost in the jungle, and the striped tiger could have easily killed him. However, something stranger than stranger things happened. The tiger did not want to harm the adolescent boy, but instead, it stood protectively next to him and watched the fishes swim. The boy was confused, but grateful for the tiger's acceptance. He knew that he had to say something to the Tiger King for saving him, for not trying to hurt him.
With a trembling voice, he bowed down and thanked the god of tiger for protecting him and allowing him to share this beautiful moment with the amazing and mighty creature standing before him.
The golden koi fish in the pond added to the beauty of this precious moment. Their red and orange glowing ring was incredibly mesmerizing, and the boy felt finally at peace standing in their midst.
In that moment, the boy realized the importance of showing gratitude. He knew that he had to appreciate every moment, even when life gets tough. He could not believe that he was standing next to a brand new TARS model and surrounded by a bunch of glowing koi bots. Robot fish in a cloak of koi Japanese, orange and white fish swim in at ease.
This experience changed the boy's life forever. He found a newfound respect for nature and all its wonders. He knew that he had to protect and preserve it for future generations.
This enthralling story will stay with him forever. It's a reminder of the beauty that exists if we take the time to appreciate it. Appreciate it and really appreciate it. God is goodness. Nevertheless, of the circumstances, it's still always the same robot model. Just with a different serial number as always.
The haunting melody of the Westworld theme song begins softly in the distance, as the violin's notes gradual increasing with high intensity from afar. Next 1000 G unit of time. Heavenly Heavy, edited by Robert. Reach your fitness goals with Venice Beach Fitness. Gain a gain. Access to a number of 54 premium video clips showcasing top-notch training sessions on our website for free.
Intense boxer training, in-ring punching bag, while being held by his sensei. Dear my specific sensei, long live sir, 1,000-year song plays here. To cheer for this moment. Over the course of 10 decades, our eyes have witnessed the meticulous selection and projection of light by the editor onto your screen.
Note from Video Kenjiman.
Hello everyone. I'm here to share an incredible story that happened in the heart of the Asian jungle. This story revolves around a boy who found himself in the company of a giant tiger.
This story revolves around a boy who found himself in the company of a giant tiger. And what makes this story even more incredible is the pond they were standing in, which was filled with school of golden koi fishes with a glowing fish scale in their back. Hang on,
I'm speed running through all the last year. As we speak.
This is it. I will try to incorporate this technique into my upcoming artwork and lighting within my main 3D software.
I need a moment to process what you've done.
Creating a simulation of reality that captivates our senses. Captivate the sense. Turning, gracefully turning. Is it real enough for you, Mr. Wade?
A boxing ring, also commonly known as the square circle, serves as the dramatic arena where the intensity and passion of a boxing match unfold. Imagine the scene. A determined boxer, adorned in vibrant red gloves and a robe, exuding confidence and readiness for the impending battle.
Meanwhile, nearby, a couple stands by a window, their embrace filled with a mix of excitement and nerves, heightening the anticipation in the air. The fusion of these elements creates a captivating atmosphere, setting the stage for the thrilling moments that are about to transpire.